I hope I'm audible, and I'm streaming it for the first time, so I don't know how it is going. So let me know everything in the comment section so that I can know what is happening or not. So today we are just going to discuss about PTE, and I'm just muting myself here. Alright, so today we are going to just talk about PTE, how PTE works, and what is PTE speaking. So generally we will be discussing regarding PTE speaking mock test or PTE speaking. So I'll be talking about the PT modules, what type of questions are asked in PT speaking. I'll be using Hindi और English both languages, and मैं start करता हूँ आपके PTE से. What is PTE? PTE is Pearson Test of English. Most of students don't know about it. They just say it PTE. They don't know about what is Pearson Test of English. Alright. First of all, we will start with the speaking module. So today we are only going to discuss regarding the speaking modules. हम सिर्फ ये 5 चीज़ों के बारे में बात करेंगे: read alouds, repeat sentence, describe image, write a lecture and answer short question. Alright, so we'll be talking about these things: read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, write a lecture and answer short question. Alright, so speaking, PT की speaking बहुत ज़्यादा important है because it contains a lot of marks and it shares marks with listening and reading as well. Okay, so we will start with the most important question, that is read aloud. Alright, so read aloud is a topic where you get a passage to speak on and you will get 40 seconds. आपको वो passage को बोलने के लिए 40 seconds मिलेंगे and you have to prepare it and you have to speak in next 40 seconds. You can take 20, 25, 23, 24, any type of seconds and speak on that. First you will be having time 40 seconds to prepare for it. जैसे कि आपको 40 सेकंड मिलेंगे, आपको उस 40 सेकंड के अंदर इसे प्रिपेयर करना है. जैसे कि ever since I remembered, father woke up at 5:30 every morning, made us all breakfast and read newspaper. After that he would go to work. He worked as a writer. It was long time before I realized he did this for a living. Alright, what is important in PT speaking? PT speaking के अंदर क्या important है? Fluency, pronunciation and content. These three things are most important in PTE speaking. आपको इन तीन चीज़ों के ऊपर बिल्कुल फोकस करना है. You would not worry about the grammatical part. You would not worry about the what type of sentences are there. Is there some has, have and all? But you will be focused on fluency, pronunciation and content. These three things are so much important in your PTE speaking. So you will be talking about these things every time whenever you prepare your PTE speaking. Alright. As you get 40 seconds, how to prepare about PTE read aloud. Read aloud को prepare कैसे करना 40 seconds के अंदर? What we guys do, what we do every time, जैसे ही अपने पास एक read aloud आता है, what we do, we start just like reading those words in very fast manner. Ever since I remembered, father woke up at 5:30 in the morning. So we get so nervous on that time. Even the words are so simple. Words बहुत ज़्यादा simple होते हैं, but अपन क्या करते हैं, nervousness की वजह से उन words को clearly बोल नहीं पाते और उसमें हम बहुत ज़्यादा focus नहीं कर पाते. Look, the word is ever since I remembered. Father woke up at 5:30 every morning, made us all breakfast and read newspaper. So there is a punctuation, full stop. यहाँ पर full stop है, punctuation है, so you can take breathe. यहाँ पर आपने पंक्चुएशंस हो, कोमा हो या फिर कोई कनेक्टर वर्ड्स हो, वहाँ पर आप अपने पॉजेस ले सकते हो. राइट पॉजेस गिव्स यू राइट ब्रेथ. अगर आप पॉजेस नहीं लोगे, आप आउट ऑफ ब्रेथ हो जाओगे या शॉर्ट ऑफ ब्रेथ हो जाओगे, जिससे कि आपकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन ख़राब हो जाएगी. ठीक है. एवर सिंस आई रिमेंबर्ड, फादर वोक अप एट 5:30 एवरी मॉर्निंग, मेड अस ऑल ब्रेकफास्ट एंड रीड न्यूज़पेपर. After that he would go to work. He worked as a writer. It was long time before I realized he did this for a living. Okay, आपको इस तरीके से इसको बोलना है and as soon as you complete speaking you just click on the next button. Right, जैसे ही आप बोलना complete करते हो अपने next button पे click करना है. Okay, I don't think you guys can see the screen, I guess. Okay, now it would be visible, I guess. Alright, I was the only one who was speaking on the screen and just sharing that. Just let me know if you are able to now. Yeah, I guess now you guys can see the screen. So now you can hear me and you also can see the screen. So it would be great if you guys can see. Yeah, it's good now. Okay, so you would be getting a topic, you would be getting a passage like that, and you have to speak on that. Ever since I remembered, father woke up at 5:30 every morning, made us all breakfast and read newspaper. After that, he would go to work. He worked as a writer. It was a long time before I realized he did this for a living. आपने इसको फ्लुएंसी के साथ बोलना है, नेक्स्ट कर देना है. ओके, यू विल बी गेटिंग 4 or 5 like these and you have to just do the same for all. But nowadays what is happening, आजकल क्या हो रहा है कि आपके एक trick you can say or technique you can say that is working in PTE official exam, that is 8-word trick. What you can do in that, इसमें आप क्या कर सकते हो, इसके अंदर आपको कोई भी 8 वर्ड, you can take initial 8 words, you can take words from the mid or you can take words from the last. So आपको कोई भी 8-10 वर्ड जो आप like एक फ्लुएंसी के साथ बोल सकते हो, because there are few words which makes you fumble in speaking. जैसे कि मान लो रिमेंबर्ड वर्ड हो गया, या फिर न्यूज़पेपर, या फिर मॉर्निंग. दीज वर्ड्स कैन मेक यू फंबल, सो डोंट स्पीक दोज वर्ड, यू कैन लीव दोज वर्ड्स एनीवेयर यू वांट, एंड यू हैव टू स्पीक सिंपल वर्ड्स लाइक एज आई थिंक कि मुझे लगता है कि मेरी ये लाइन सही है, जैसे इट वॉज अ लॉन्ग टाइम बिफोर आई रियलाइज ही डिड दिस फॉर अ लिविंग. ओके, so as soon as the timer will start, I will start speaking. It was long time before I realized he did this for a living. ठीक है, मैं ये 8 से 10 वर्ड बोलूँगा एंड आई विल क्लिक ऑन द नेक्स्ट एंड पीपल आर गेटिंग गुड बैंड्स इन दैट. पीपल आर गेटिंग 90 out of 90 एंड द मार्क्स इन रीडिंग इज गोइंग वेल. अगर आप ये वाली टेक्निक के साथ बोलते हो तो आपको मार्क्स भी मिलेंगे और आपका स्कोर भी अच्छे से स्पीकिंग के अंदर भी जाएगा. सो यू कैन यूज़ दिस टेक्निक एज वेल. पीपल हु आर नॉट गुड विद देयर स्पीकिंग स्किल्स और जिनकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन अच्छी नहीं है, वो ये ट्रिक्स को आराम से यूज़ कर सकते हैं एंड दे विल गेट बैंड्स. बट पीपल हु आर गुड इन देयर स्पीकिंग, जो अपनी स्पीकिंग में बेटर है, जो अपनी स्पीकिंग को अच्छे से कर सकते हैं, दे जस्ट गो विद देयर शॉट. जो उनको तरीके से उन्होंने प्रिपरेशन किया वो उसी तरीके से जाए. उन्होंने पूरा उसको बोला है तो पूरा बोले. टेक योर टाइम, 30 सेकेंड, 25 सेकेंड, 40 it's 35 seconds, whatever time you take, just speak in your flow, in natural flow. Don't try to copy others way of speaking, just use your own flow and speak, right, and you will get bands for sure. Got it guys? So next part, we will moving to repeat sentence. In repeat sentence, what happens, you will be getting a sentence and you have to speak that sentence exactly the speaker has spoken. उस स्पीकर ने जैसा बोला है आपको सेम सेंटेंस उसी तरीके से बोलना है. बट समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपन, सेंटेंसेस रेंज फ्रॉम 6-7 वर्ड्स टू 14-15 वर्ड्स. So there are variety of sentences which comes in your PTE speaking. So what you need to do, you need to mug up as many words as you can and speak it out in your natural pace, however you want to speak. जैसे भी आप उसको बोलना चाहते हो, जैसे भी आपके पास वर्ड्स आए. जैसे आई एम प्लेइंग दिस सेंटेंस, द सेंटेंस वुड बी लाइक,
she wasn't even in class yesterday. This
she wasn't even in the class yesterday. सेंटेंस इज सिंपल, she wasn't even in the class yesterday. जैसे ही उसने सेंटेंस पूरा किया, you will be having a 1 minute pause or 1 second pause and the recording will start afterwards and you have to speak on that. जैसा उसने बोला, जैसा भी सेंटेंस उसने बोला, you have to repeat.
she wasn't even in class yesterday.
She wasn't even in the class yesterday. So you will be repeating the sentence. But most of the time what happens when we are in exam or we have a lot of pressure of sitting with people, we have a lot of pressure of paying like a huge sum of money, and it was a like different experience of giving exam. So people or student get nervous to speak in front of the computer, so they get fumbled. They think they will speak full sentence but they forget because there are so many distractions like around them. So बहुत ज़्यादा distractions आपके पास वहाँ पे होंगे, बट आपने क्या करना है, जितना आपको सुना, जैसे कि सेंटेंस था,
she wasn't even in class yesterday.
She wasn't even in the class yesterday. So what you would say, she wasn't even, आपने इतना बोलना है जितना भी आपको सुना, जितने भी वर्ड्स. she was in class, आपको ये वर्ड सुना, she was in class yesterday, you would say that she was in class yesterday. Now what you can do, so which what I told you initially कि आपके लिए 3 चीज़ें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है PTE के अंदर, that is your fluency, pronunciation and content. Now we couldn't be able to catch the content. Now we are left with प्रोनाउंसिएशन एंड फ्लुएंसी। अब अपने पास फ्लुएंसी है और प्रोनाउंसिएशन को अपन कवर कर सकते हैं बिकॉज somehow we couldn't get the content. So what we need to do, we need to speak whatever content we have in our mind. जैसे कि अपनों ने जो content अपनों ने लिया, she was not yesterday, जो भी अपनों ने sentence में से उसमें से उठाए, she was not yesterday, अपनी तरफ से अब कोई भी उसमें sentence ऐड कर सकते हो. You will hear a sentence, please repeat the sentence. Okay? या फिर the sentence was nice, I will speak the sentence. The sentence was repeat sentence, I will speak that. तो कुछ भी फ्लुएंसी के साथ जो भी एक लाइन आप बोल सकते हो, just speak it out and click on the next button. Right? So that is the strategy for repeat sentence. If you are getting stuck in your repeat sentence, just use this strategy. Otherwise, I would recommend try to speak more and more, practice more and more repeat sentence. You will be able to get at least 8 to 10 words easily. Alright? Don't get stressed out about the repeat sentence because you have practiced a lot, and try to practice in like open areas or where there are so many distractions, so when you get to your exam you will be speaking very fluently. Okay guys, so we have completed this one as well. So we are okay with the read alouds, what I have told you about read alouds, then repeat sentence, whatever I have told you about repeat sentence. So we are done with these two things. In repeat sentence you have to repeat whatever that examiner or the computer has spoken, or in read alouds you have to just speak those words which are written on your screen accurately and seamlessly without any problem. Got it? Now we are moving to the third part, that is give me a moment, that is describe image. So what you need to do in describe image, you would be having an image like that could be a bar graph, a line graph, a chart, or an image of a person, or that could be any scenery, there would be a pie chart, whatever it could be. वो कुछ भी हो सकती है, कोई भी image, कोई भी content, उसके अंदर कुछ भी हो सकता है. You never know what the image comes from. So again you would be having 40 seconds to prepare that image, and you will be preparing that image for at least around 25-30 seconds, and as soon as the recording starts you have to describe that image. Now what is important, क्या important है उस इमेज को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए, कैसे उस इमेज को डिस्क्राइब करें, क्या बोले इस इमेज के अंदर, एकदम से अपने उस चीज़ को एक्यूरेटली भी नहीं बोल सकते बिकॉज देर आर सो मैनी डेटा इंक्लूडेड इन दैट, देर आर सो मैनी कैटेगरीज, देर आर सो मैनी कलर्स, there are so many series, as I can see in this image there are so many things which are being represented in this, जैसे कि categories, category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4, there are series 1 to 3, there are numbers which started from 0 and going to 6, there are different colors, orange, blue, green, and I guess orange and blue, there are some colors. Okay, so what we have, we have a template, to speak on describe image. So whatever you have in your mind you can talk about that with the help of template. So what is the template? Template is the easy one. So what do you need to do in this template? As soon as the recording starts you have to just memorize this template, you have to speak about this templates. Okay, the template is the easy one. So what you need to do, the given image gives clear information about the main topic. It is very beautiful image and I have to speak for 40 seconds about this image. There are a lot of different elements in this image which are, one of the element is maximum whereas other is minimum. Furthermore, there are different trends, variations and number in this image which are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are different colors in the image which are blue, green, white and red. To conclude, the image gives a lot of information about the content. Category 1, 2, 3 and 4, there are series 1, 2, 3, 4 and there are different colors which I have mentioned. Okay, and as soon as you speak this template, just click on the next button. Right, that would be the easiest way to complete or speak on describe image. Right guys, so what you need to do, you have to just speak on the image by using the template. The template is easy one and you guys can take the screenshot. I'm just putting the screen on. So you would be speaking on this template and you would be using this. It is the easiest one I have found, and you guys can use it and you can get score with this template because so many students have got this score with this template, and I hope you also can get the score with this template. Alright, so So we are done with read aloud, repeat sentence and describe image. So the three major parts we have like covered. Now we are moving to the next part, that is known as retell lecture. So in retell lecture, what you would be having, you would be having an audio of around 1 minute and 1 minute and 20 seconds, 30 seconds of audio, 40 seconds of audio. As the name is telling retell lecture, so you have to retell whatever you hear in last 1 minute, last 30 seconds. Now, so in lecture, you would be having your notebook, you would be having a sheet where you can write down the keywords or key points of that lecture. Again, we have template for the retell lecture as well, and we would be using that template. But before that, you have to make sure that whatever you have added, that would be relevant from the lecture you are speaking of. Okay. The one thing what students do, most of the students क्या करते हैं, वो बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ वर्ड्स लिखने लग जाते हैं, the words they even cannot pronounce well, जो वो सही से बोल भी नहीं पाते, ठीक है. तो उन वर्ड्स को वो वापस से बोलने लग जाते हैं, ऐसे बोलने लगते हैं कि उन वर्ड्स की प्रोनाउंसिएशन खराब हो जाती है, एंड द रोबोट और द AI which like gives you the score doesn't give you the score, right? All right, give me a moment. Is it going well? Alright, hopefully it is okay. Okay, because I cannot see myself, so I'm just assuming that you guys are listening to me and it would be helping you a lot, right? So retell lecture, I'm just playing a lecture and you will have to hear it with me and you have to listen it with me and write down your notes and write down some keywords on your notebook.
A wind turbine is a device that will convert wind into mechanical movement, which we can use to power a water pump or electricity generator. Now, the power that a turbine creates is obviously dependent on the wind speed. It's also dependent obviously on the number of sails, the area of the sails, and the angle that the sails makes to the wind. So if you can imagine, if the turbine blades are flat onto the wind is just going to sort of bend it. But if they're at a slight angle, when the wind hits it, it's going to turn the blades. And we can use that for powering things. Now, we're going to have a go at making some very, very simple paper windmills, the sort of things that you can make from the bits and pieces lying around at home, and use that to drive a very small generator to power electronic devices.
Right. So you would not be hearing this sound at the end, but I would say that you would be hearing that lecture. So in lecture there were so many words, but I just wrote only 5 to 6 words that I could pronounce, like I could make the pronunciation right. So I wrote down wind, water pump, wind speed, slide angle and small generator. Right, so I have written these words, and you would be getting 6 to 7 seconds as soon as the lecture ends. जैसे ही लेक्चर ख़त्म होगा आपको 6 से 7 सेकंड मिलेंगे इसको प्रिपेयर करके बोलने के लिए. So what you would be doing, you would be speaking on the lecture with the help of this template. This template. So the template is, the lecture was about the, then he added more information about, then he added more information about, then he added more information about. So we have write down some keywords, and you would be using these keywords to make your retell lecture speak good or sound good. So the lecture was about wind, then he added more information about water pump, then he added more information about wind speed, then he added more information about slide angle, then he added more information about small generator, then he added more information about wind and power pump, then he added more information about wind speed and slide angle, then he added more information about small generator, wind and power pump, then he added more information about wind speed and slide angle. All in all, the lecture was about wind and water pump. So you would be speaking around 20 to 25 seconds, and you would be using these words, the keywords you have written in your notebook, and you will be speaking on that. And that would be the part दैट यू वुड बी स्पीकिंग एंड आई वुड रिकमेंड यू गाइस, मैं आपको ये रिकमेंड करूँगा कि वर्ड्स वही बोलो जो आपको लगता है कि ईजी है, आप बोल सकते हो, बिकॉज द लेक्चरर और द AI wants you to speak at least 4 to 5 keywords which was included in your lecture. ठीक है, आपने 4 से 5 वर्ड एटलीस्ट वो यूज़ करने हैं जो लेक्चर के अंदर थे, एंड आपका जो मेन टॉपिक है, जो लेक्चर का मेन टॉपिक है, यू हैव टू स्पीक इट ट्वाइस और थ्राइस, 2 से 3 बार तक आप उसको बोल सकते हो, राइट, एंड यू विल बी स्पीकिंग ऑन दैट. And after completing it, you would be moving to the last part of the speaking, that is known as answer short question. In answer short question, you would be listening to a question that could be related to a general knowledge, that could be related to some random information, so you do not need to worry about it, but you have to answer it for sure. So the question can be like, which place children usually go to study? So answer can be school, answer can be tuition, so you can say both words. Or if you do not know the answer, if you do not know the exact answer, so you would be repeating the question, children usually go to school or children usually go to study. So speak these words so that you can get the score in pronunciation and fluency, because it is not mentioned anywhere that you cannot speak something that is not answered. So the PTE speaking wants you to speak fluently. Fluently doesn't mean speed. Fluency का मतलब स्पीड नहीं है, तो फ्लुएंसी को स्पीड से कंपेयर ना करें. फ्लुएंसी का मतलब है फ्लो. फ्लो मतलब जब भी आप वर्ड्स बोल रहे हो आपके पोजेज आए सिर्फ फुल स्टॉप और कॉमास और कनेक्टर्स पे, इसके अलावा आपके पोजेज ना आए. प्रोनंसिएशन किसी भी वर्ड का जो आप बोलते हो उसको राइट तरीके से बोलना या सही तरीके से बोलना इज नोन एज प्रोनंसिएशन. अब प्लेस को आप प्लेस बोलेंगे तो दैट इज नॉट द राइट प्रोनंसिएशन. सो वी वुड बी स्पीकिंग प्लेस. चिल्ड्रन, इट इज नॉट चिल्ड्रन, इट्स चिल्ड्रन. सो speaking the word right is known as right pronunciation, so use this word right. Got it guys? So that is all about PTE speaking. So I have told you all hacks and tips and tricks about PTE speaking. If you think it is helping you and in any way, just subscribe it and just let me know where I can help you in your PTE exam or in English communication. So I will be helping you about PTE, IELTS and English communication. So these 3 sectors I'll be covering on this channel. From now on I'll be going live and I'll be speaking on these sectors. So anyone has any questions, just put your question in the comment section, or you can like message me on Instagram. So wherever you want, anywhere, you have my number as well on the Instagram, so just message me on that and I'll try to make that video on any particular topic. If you want any topic to be resolved, from speaking to writing to reading to listening, I'll be sharing all the tips and tricks and the strategies to solve all the things and to get more and more scores in your PTE, IELTS and English spoken section. I'll be more than glad to help you guys. I'll be helping you in every section, so don't worry about that. You would be like clearing your exams or whatever it is for you in very easy manner. Alright, so that's all from my side. I believe that I have given you some good insights about PTE and these will help you to get good score in your PTE exam. Right, so that's all from my side. Have a great evening, have a great night, and that's all. Alright, take care guys, and don't forget to subscribe PTE.